Hello, and tonight is a very special night. Tonight, when it's really dark and it's really late, we know we've gotten to the 50th day. We were counting 49 days. And on the 50th day, we are now reaching and getting ready to accept the Torah. However, we have to remember two special people who are connected to Shavuos. Dovid HaMelech and the Baal Shem. And I can't wait to show you some things and sing some songs connected to Dovid HaMelech and the Baal Shem. Are you ready to join me? So like we said, tonight it's Dovid HaMelech's Yartzeit. That's the day he passed away. And we're looking at the entrance to Kever Dovid, where Dovid is buried. Dovid HaMelech was one of the greatest kings of all the Jewish people. And I want to sing a song you all know, and you can sing with me. Dovid Melech Yisrael, Chai Chai V'Kayam. 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 You see here, this was once where Dovid HaMelech's palace was. And do you know where his palace was? In Yerushalayim. But before the Beis HaMikdash was built, Dovid HaMelech captured Yerushalayim, because Bnei Israel didn't always own it. And then when he got there, he worked so hard to put away everything to build the Beis HaMikdash. But Hashem didn't let Dovid HaMelech build the Beis HaMikdash. Instead, he said, your son Shlomo will build it, but Dovid HaMelech really wanted to build the Beis HaMikdash. And we can't wait for Mashiach, who comes from Dovid HaMelech, to build the Beis HaMikdash for us. And there were so many special things about Dovid HaMelech. You see, this is showing a picture of a king playing on a harp. That was Dovid HaMelech. He used his harp to sing to Hashem. You know what he used to sing? Tehillim. A lot of the Tehillim that the grown-ups and older Kinderlach say was made and sung by Dovid HaMelech. When Dovid HaMelech wasn't fighting wars, he was saying lots and lots of Tehillim, and he used his harp to play. It was his instrument. What is your favorite instrument? And Dovid HaMelech didn't only say Tehillim or teach us Tehillim. Dovid HaMelech also spent a lot of time learning the Torah. Torah was so important to him. And it is so fitting that his Yartzeit is on Shavuos when we all got the Torah. And we should think about, how are we going to show that we love Torah? Just like Dovid HaMelech loved the Torah. How are we going to show that we're going to learn the Torah? Just like he spent as much time, Dovid HaMelech barely slept. He tried as much time when he slept very short, and he tried as much time when he wasn't fighting a war. Besides, we're saying to him to learn as much Torah as possible. Now this is the Oihel of the Baal Shem Tov, where the Baal Shem Tov is buried. The Baal Shem Tov is buried in Mesobush. And on Shavuos, it's also his Yartzeit. And that's very special for us as Hasidim, because the Baal Shem Tov is the one who revealed Hasidus. And remember, the Baal Shem Tov was the one who asked Mashiach, when are you going to come? And he said, when you reveal your Torah. He said, Ey Masai Kasimar. That's what he asked Mashiach. And Mashiach said, Lichsheyafutzu mayanesacha chutza. When you will spread your well springs. And this is the Isle of the Baal Shem Tov. Mor Rivki was there many, many years ago. And I remember feeling so special when I came and stood over there. And this is a picture of the shul of the Baal Shem Tov a long time ago. This shul isn't standing anymore, but today they rebuilt it. And in this shul, so many special things happened from the Baal Shem Tov. And one very, very important thing the Baal Shem Tov taught us, and we say Chassidus is the hidden part of Torah. He didn't just teach us the hidden part of Torah. He taught us it's very important to say Baruch Hashem. Always. You give Hashem nachas, and you make Hashem so happy when you say Baruch Hashem. And that's why in our class we sing our Baruch Hashem songs, and I'm going to sing it now for you. How are you? How are you? How are you? How are you? And Morfki's going to say, I'm fine, Baruch Hashem. How are you? How are you? How are you? How are you? I'm fine, Baruch Hashem. And then you make sure it's important that you make sure that other people say Baruch Hashem. And I'm going to sing the other one because it's morning, hopefully, when you're watching this. Good morning or good afternoon, Yinga Lachen. How are you today? Good morning or good afternoon to everybody. And what do we say? Baruch Hashem, Baruch Hashem. Thank Hashem forever and bless His holy name. Baruch Hashem, Baruch Hashem. Thank Hashem forever and bless His holy name. So on this Yom Tov of Shavuos, remember Dovid HaMelech and remember the Baal Shem Tov. Maybe you can remind the grown-ups to say a little bit more Tehillim. Hashem loves it when we say Tehillim. Maybe you can say some Tehillim too. Ask a grown-up to tell you the Tehillim and you can repeat it. Some of it. You don't have to say a lot. And maybe, and also learning some Torah. The Tatis are going to be up all night learning Torah, but to try to learn a little bit of Torah on Yom Tov. And never forget to say Baruch Hashem. This is something the Baal Shem Tov taught us, and it's important not to forget. So, we've seen the pictures